this is exciting. You're in this fantastic show. What was the most exciting thing for you to do in this show?
I loved the kick-ass scene. So in one of my scenes, I sort of break into a safe and then somebody catches me, and so I have to do some sort of butt kicking, and I really enjoyed that. I loved the stunt coordinating. I loved working with the stunt people. Just in general, it was a really awesome scene. It challenged me as an actor.
Now, what does your character do? Like, what's her role?
So Florinda is sort of an assistant / assassin to the Gecko brothers, right? So she assists them. She's kind of their helper. I mean, I don't really know what the good word for it is. And then she ends up getting taken over by the Skull Keeper, and so she goes on this rampage.
I know a lot of people need to talk to you. So what kind of fitness routine did you do to kick butt?
Oh my gosh, I try and jog. I try and do yoga. I do light weightlifting. Just anything I can get my hands on. I like hiking a lot too.
Social media footprint before you leave, where can people find you?
Sure, they can find me on IMDb. They can find me on Facebook at actress Sarah Minik. They can also find me on Twitter at Sarah A. Minik or Instagram, Sarah Minik.
Well, great. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Jesse, you're playing Freddy. Jesse.
What?
Stop. You're amazing. So listen, this is a great show, right? What was the most exciting thing for you doing the show?
The most exciting thing? Most exciting thing to do in the show was getting hired. How about that? Well, I didn't really have much time to prepare for it at all because I got cast 2 days before I was on set. So I got cast very fast, and as did some of the other actors. Like the first season, Wilmer Valderrama got cast very quickly, and they didn't even have like a solid kind of foundation of what his character was going to be, but Wilmer trusted Robert, as we all do, and we came in and, we're willing to give it a go.
So what is your character about? Who is he?
Well, he's a Texas Ranger, and he plays the role of the peacekeeper who's literally keeping the peace between the supernatural world and the non-supernatural world.
Did you have to do a Texas accent?
No, not really. No, just kind of. Yeah, I mean, people thought I did a little bit of one, so maybe I did. Maybe it happened when I put on the hat.
How do you find you on social media?
What? Instagram is Jesse John Garcia. Twitter, Jesse to the G, number 2. And Facebook, I have a fan page. Yeah.
Congratulations. Can't wait to see it.
Hey, thanks.
Tell me the most amazing experience you had doing the project.
The most experience, well, I was not a vampire. I could tell you that. I'm a Jaguar warrior that comes from hell to give some problems to the vampire. So yeah, I'm the enemy of them. Now, for me, all the scenes were crazy. We did it was very demanding. We did a lot of action. My style, I don't like to use too much wire work or CGI, so a lot of all acrobatic. I do my own stunts, and it's very intense. So there was a long fighting we did in the middle of the desert, like 7-hour shoot straight. So it was a big logistic of how to keep us hydrated. How do you say that word? Hydrated? Oh my God, that's a tough.
You had to stay hydrated.
Yeah, that's okay. So it was a very big challenge, but I'm so happy. I'm very happy of how it came out. So I'm looking forward to see it, and I can tell you guys that you guys gonna, it's gonna.
Are you a fan of sci-fi?
Yeah, I love sci-fi, and the world where you can just go for it, and you don't have that limitation. You can just play and have a fun, and that's what I love about this show. It's like my character, imagine, is a Jawa warrior that comes from hell, and I'm as an actor, a martial artist, I can play and be this kind of non-human character that I can jump from the walls and do some crazy stuff, and it all works. So
it's so much fun. It sounds like you had a lot of fun doing this film.
Yes, I have a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward for you guys to see it and enjoy it. We enjoy it a lot.
So how do we stay in touch with you on social media? Can you tell everybody how to find you? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
I have Facebook official fan page, and my Instagram is Marko MarkoZaror at Marko Zolo, and also same in Twitter. So you guys, and I'm very big in nutrition, and all my martial art is very related with nutrition. So I'm all the time uploading recipes for you guys. Yeah, check it out. It's very.
Congratulations. I can't wait to see all your fancy work and all the stuff you do. Good job. Good luck. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Well, this is exciting. You're the executive producer. A big hat to wear. Of all the things that are out there producing, what was it about this that you just was like, okay, I'm in?
First and foremost, working with Robert, there's no doubt. When he initially approached myself and Carlos Cotto, who's the other executive producer on the show, I think both of us just jumped at the idea of working with him on anything. But, this being one of his favorite properties, it was even more of a privilege. So.
I mean, there's so many vampire stories, and, what do you think about this particular story? I love it from the original, so what do you think people like this kind of stuff, or like his work?
I think he just brings a different kind of cool to everything that he does, and it's really something that comes from his heart and his gut. If you meet Robert, you immediately can tie every one of his properties, everything that he's done, to this particular man. He just embodies everything, and he puts it on screen. And so when you're working with someone who is as innately talented and knows exactly what he wants, it's tough to get away from that and not enjoy it.
I know you got a lot to talk to a lot of people, but what is the one thing, if there was anything that you learned about yourself or remembered about yourself that you didn't know before you got from doing this particular project?
Oh, gosh. Well, I've learned an immense amount from Robert and from all the people that we've worked with. Every single job that you go on, you got to keep learning. And for this, I got to direct for the first time, which was really fun for me, something I've been wanting to do for some time. And, I think there really isn't just one particular thing that I could point to, but I know that there are a million things that I picked up along the way from Robert and everybody that I'll always carry with me. So.
Congratulations. I can't wait to see the project. Before you leave, tell everybody your social media where people can stay in touch with you and find you.
You know what? I'm on Facebook, but otherwise I don't do too much of that. So yeah.
Google you and you're on Facebook, and that's what we got.
Good. Cool. Thank you so much. Great. Take care.
Thanks for talking with us.